Hey everyone, I am Matt Gaffney, and if you are receiving this email and video, it is because you opted in to join my newsletter, and it might have been quite a while ago. I've actually been sending out a weekly newsletter and had not included this list, so this is the first one for this one if you've came in off the Matt Gaffney Experience webpage, and this is all about the world of applied improvisation, which is using theater improv for life skills, which I'll go into a little bit more in depth. Um, so, this world of applied improvisation is taking theater improv and taking the psychological benefits and putting it into our regular life. I say that if there's a room full of 100 people and 50 of them have had improv training, those 50 are more than likely to be the most bold, outgoing people in the room, willing to take risks and to be spontaneous. There's no question about it. And so these are the benefits we can get from improv training. One of the areas that I've paid a lot of attention to and that I work with my students a lot on are the ideas of stage fright, fear of public speaking, social anxiety, and those things. I have a great sensitivity toward that. And improv training is wonderful for helping overcome those things. So when we're doing improv training and getting experience there, we are learning to gain confidence in our own voice. We take greater risks. We become more bold. And more importantly, we learn to slay our inner critic. So the fear of humiliation, embarrassment, shame, guilt, all that stuff starts to whittle down as we become more bold. So it's a very, very cool. It's very cool training, and we're also learning the wonderful art of improv, which really, even though it's spontaneously and made up performance, the craft is learning how to become an engaging and entertaining performer, making things up in the moment. And that's actually quite hard to do. But while we're on that journey of learning to do that, whether that's the outcome or not, we are learning all the other aforementioned skills. So if you have a fear of public speaking, fear of speaking in front of other people, social anxiety, you're not quite sure you feel comfortable engaging, improv training is wonderful for that. Now, the irony is that improv training in and of itself is kind of an anxiety provoking experience, but it's well worth having your dealing with your inner critic and your psychological stuff in that environment, because it does translate. And after you've done a few improv courses and you start to wrap your head around it, you will become a lot more comfortable in your real life. So we really slay the inner critic and we really begin to get confidence in our own voice. So that's what we're doing here. I do on-site training with companies. I teach classes at West LA College. I coach a weekly class, which is a drop-in class in Venice Beach. If any of you are looking for this personally, you can come to that any week. That's on Saturdays. And you can email me or call me with any questions you have, if this is for yourself personally, or you are looking to do this with your company or group, or what have you. So once again, thanks for opting in. And I will be doing these on a more regular basis, probably weekly, so look out for them. And certainly message me if you have any questions. Thanks again. Cheers.